Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a very interesting and potentially valuable coin, the 1974 Lincoln 1 cent. This is a coin that many people have seen or even used in daily life, but very few realize that some versions of this penny can be worth a lot of money. If you have old coins at home, this video might help you discover a hidden treasure. The Lincoln cent has been one of the most famous coins in U.S. history. It features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the back of the 1974 penny, you will see the Lincoln Memorial design, which was used from 1959 to 2008. This classic design makes the coin easily recognizable to collectors around the world. In 1974, millions of these 1-cent coins were produced at different mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Because of this large production, most 1974 pennies are very common and usually worth only 1 cent. However, the real value comes from rare variations, minting errors, and special compositions that collectors are always searching for. One of the most famous and valuable versions is the 1974 aluminum penny. This coin was never officially released for circulation and was part of an experimental plan by the U.S. Mint to reduce costs. Only a few examples are known to exist today, and they're considered extremely rare. If found, such a coin could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars, making it one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins. Another important factor that increases value is condition. A 1974 penny in uncirculated condition with original shine and no wear can be worth significantly more than face value. Coins that are graded in high mint state condition can sell for tens or even hundreds of dollars, depending on how well they are preserved. Collectors also look for mint errors in 1974 pennies. These errors may include double die errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, or weak strikes. Coins with clear and noticeable errors are rare and can be very valuable. Some error coins from 1974 have been sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the type of error and overall condition. The mint mark is another important detail to check. Coins with a D mint mark were produced at the Denver Mint, while coins without a mint mark were made in Philadelphia. Each version has its own value depending on rarity and condition. Carefully checking the mint mark and overall appearance of the coin can help you identify whether your penny has collectible value. The 1974 Lincoln 1 cent shows that even the smallest coin can have big value. While most pennies are common, rare versions, high-grade coins, and mint errors can turn an ordinary coin into a valuable collectible. This is why collectors always recommend checking old coins carefully, because you never know when you might find something rare. Next up, we are going to explore another interesting and potentially valuable coin, the 1975 Lincoln 1 cent. This is a coin that many people have seen in everyday life, but what most people don't realize is that certain versions of this penny can be worth much more than just 1 cent. If you have old coins at home, this video might help you find a hidden treasure. The Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic coin series in the United States. It features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse side of the 1975 penny, you will see the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was used from 1959 to 2008 and is very familiar to collectors and the general public. In 1975, millions of 1-cent coins were produced at different mints, mainly the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Philadelphia usually have no mint mark, while coins from Denver carry a D mint mark. Because of the high mintage, most 1975 pennies are very common and are only worth their face value. However, certain rare varieties and high-quality coins can be worth much more than expected. One of the key factors that increases the value of a 1975 penny is its condition. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, meaning they were never used in everyday transactions, can retain their original mint luster and sharp details. These coins are more valuable to collectors, and high-grade examples can sometimes sell for tens or even hundreds of dollars, depending on their quality. Another important factor is the presence of mint errors. Some 1975 pennies may have errors such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, die cracks, or weak strikes. These types of errors make the coin unique and highly desirable among collectors. A clear and strong error can increase the value significantly, with some coins selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the rarity and condition. Collectors also pay attention to small details like the sharpness of the Lincoln Memorial, the clarity of the lettering, and the overall appearance of the coin. Coins that show strong details, clean surfaces, and no signs of wear are always more desirable. Even slight differences in strike quality can affect how much a coin is worth in the collector market. The 1975 Lincoln 1 cent proves that even a small coin can have big potential value. While most of these pennies are common, rare era coins and high-grade examples can be worth much more than expected. That's why it is always a good idea to check your old coins carefully, because you never know when you might find something valuable. Next up, we are going to explore another interesting and potentially valuable coin, the 1989 Lincoln 1 cent. This is a coin that many people have used in daily life, but some versions of it can be worth much more than just 1 cent. If you have old coins at home, this video might help you discover a hidden treasure. The Lincoln cent is one of the most famous coin series in the United States. It features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the back of the 1989 penny, you will see the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was used for many years and is well known among collectors. In 1989, millions of 1 cent coins were produced at different mints, including the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Philadelphia usually have no mint mark, while coins from Denver carry a D mint mark. Because of the large number of coins produced, most 1989 pennies are very common and are only worth their face value. However, the value of a 1989 penny can increase depending on its condition. Coins that are in uncirculated condition and still have their original mint luster are more attractive to collectors. These coins show sharp details in Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. High-grade coins can sometimes sell for several dollars or more, depending on their quality. Another important factor that can increase value is the presence of mint errors. Some 1989 pennies may have errors such as double die varieties, off-center strikes, die cracks, or other unusual features. These types of coins are rare and highly collectible. In some cases, error coins can be worth hundreds of dollars, especially if the error is clearly visible and the coin is in good condition. Collectors also carefully examine the details of the coin, including the lettering, edges, and overall appearance. Coins with strong strikes, clear designs, and minimal wear are always more desirable. Even small differences can make a big impact on the value of a coin in the collector market. The 1989 Lincoln 1 cent is a great example of how an everyday coin can have hidden value. While most of these pennies are common, rare error coins and well-preserved examples can be worth much more than expected. This is why it is always important to check your coins carefully, because you never know what valuable piece you might find. Last one, we are going to explore the 1990 Lincoln 1 cent. A coin that many people have used in daily life, but some versions can hold surprising value. Whether you are a beginner collector or a seasoned enthusiast, this coin has features worth knowing. The Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic and long-running coin series in American history. It features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's portrait is the word Liberty. To the left is "In God We Trust," and the year 1990 is stamped at the bottom. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was used from 1959 to 2008, making it familiar to both collectors and the general public. In 1990, millions of pennies were produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Coins from Philadelphia carry no mint mark, while Denver coins feature a small D mint mark. Because of the high mintage, most 1990 pennies are common and worth only face value. However, collectors look for coins in exceptional condition or coins with rare variations or errors, which can significantly increase their value. Condition is one of the most important factors for a coin's value. A 1990 penny in uncirculated condition retains its original mint luster, sharp details, and smooth surfaces. These coins show clear designs in Lincoln's portrait, lettering, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. High-grade coins can sell for several dollars or more, especially if certified by a professional grading company. Mint errors can also make a 1990 penny highly collectible. Some coins may have double die errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual toning. Error coins are rare, and even minor anomalies can make a penny significantly more valuable. Some 1990 error pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars, depending on the type of error and overall condition of the coin. Collectors also pay close attention to the mint mark, edges, and sharpness of the design. Coins with strong strikes, clear lettering, and well-defined details are always more desirable than worn or circulated coins. Even subtle variations in the strike can make a coin stand out in a collection, making it more valuable to enthusiasts. The 1990 Lincoln 1 cent shows that even the smallest coin can carry history and potential value. While most pennies from this year are common, coins in uncirculated condition with rare errors or unique features can be surprisingly valuable. Checking your old coins carefully can reveal hidden treasures that are often overlooked. If you enjoy learning about rare coins and discovering hidden values, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Pennies World. By subscribing, you'll get regular updates on rare coin discoveries, expert collecting tips, and fascinating stories behind everyday money. Don't miss out. Your next hidden treasure could be closer than you think.